luckily for Dorian, fate had already intervened. That's why many thought that Shawn Ray, who was at his career best, could have overtaken the champ when he was less than his best.
No longer am I doing it just for myself. I realize there's a lot of people pulling for me, supporting me. I'm trying not to let them down, but at the same time keep my head up and remember where I came from and keep my eye on where I'm going, and that is straight to the top of Mr. Olympia.
On one hand, you had the mass, thickness, and density of Dorian. On the other, you had the shape, symmetry, and aesthetics of Shawn. Eventually, the top three would be Kevin Levrone, Shawn Ray, and Dorian Yates. Kevin was a little too murky, clearly sweating out excess water as prejudging progressed. His back was also still a weakness, and if he was as crisp as he would go on to be the next year, he could have challenged Dorian for first place. At 29 this year, Shawn was in his prime, and all his prime qualities were on display. Superb conditioning, proportionate development, elegant posing, deep quad separation, and the contest's best abs, which made some contend that he should have been declared the victor that night.
In second place, competitor number 7, Shawn Ray.
A lot of people don't really know this, but this year I had a lot of problems with injuries and so on, and there was a couple of times I really thought it wasn't going to be possible for me to be here and be competing in the Mr. Olympia, but I persevered, I pushed through, and it makes this victory all the more sweeter. And I'll be back next year. I'll definitely be back next year and better than ever.
Dorian won his third title that night, but not without controversy. A lot of people point to 1994 as the year bodybuilding took a turn for the worse.